so we've already got our ham out of the package. This is a regular purchased, store purchased ham, spiraled, already smoked. So this recipe is going to be a double smoked. You can get these anywhere, and we are certainly not going to need this. And of course, I've already got the ham all dried off. Guys, so this recipe here is going to see a mustard binder. Now, if you didn't want to do a mustard binder, you didn't have to do it. And I hardly ever use a binder. But for this recipe here, I'm going to go for it. And you don't have to go too crazy. So for the rub, I'm going to go with this Scotch Smoked Q. This is Maryland-born, Florida-made, so I definitely dig that. You always want to get a good, decent amount on a ham. She definitely can take it. All right, so look, what I want to do here, let's just let this ham sit here on the board. She'll come up to room temperature a little bit more. I've had it out for about an hour. She can go for about another 15-20 minutes or so. I am going to get up there on the deck. I've got my Weber kettle. I want to show you how I am going to set that up, and we will do that next.
So this one's going to see the Weber kettle in the snake method. I will put the ham opposite that. And look, to maintain that 375, you are not going to want to overfill it with some lit coals. So I will do about maybe 10 of those and also hit it with a couple cherry chunks. That is going to give me the smoke that I want. I will monitor the internals with my ChefsTemp ProTemp, as I do have a few errands to run. So I'm going to have to keep a good eye on this ham, and that is going to allow me to do it. I will get a pan in, get a tray in. Like I said, opposite the coals are going to be absolutely perfect. You are going to top it. Now wait till that temp comes up to that 375. I am also going to put that ChefsTemp S1 in. That is going to give me the information I need right to my cell phone. So when I am out running those errands, I know exactly what's happening in the pit. As noted, we will run this cook at 375 Fahrenheit, no peaks. I will see you back here in 1 hour.
All right, we have hit that 1 hour mark. I got to tell you, man, these hams, the payoff is great, and they are just so simple to do. But as you can see, we have got a little bit of browning on the ham, and that is expected, and that certainly is okay. We will cool the ham down with a little bit of a water spritz. I will do that at hour 2 and also hour 3. I'll bring you back for them just so you could take a peek at how the color is making out. Other than that, is just let the pit go at 375. The ChefsTemp is keeping it right there, so I am definitely digging that. Other than that, I will see you guys back here at hour number 2. Alrighty, so we barreled right up to that 2 hour mark. I gave it a quick spritz, and I also rotated the pan. I mean, she is definitely looking good. We'll bring you guys back at that hour 3 mark. We will probably wrap it in some foil and just take it right up to that 130 at that point. We will see you then. Alrighty, and just like that, we have come up to that 3.5 hour mark, and I can tell you just from past experience, at 375 in the pit, at approximately 3.5 hours, you are going to be right at about that 130 Fahrenheit. So now it is time to have some fun, and we will have that fun over the next 15-20 minutes or so, as it is time to glaze that ham. And we are going to be going with this Scotch Smoked Q. This is going to be a pineapple ginger glaze, and I can tell you just from a little spoonful taste, this is going to hit on all the notes. Let's get on up over to the deck. Let's get that foil off and let's start glazing. This is going to be perfect for that ham. Alrighty, what could you say when you want a ham other than like a candied type, a ham that tastes like candy? I am talking, loaded with brown sugar, loaded with maple syrup. It's just overly sweet. I mean, it's good, but it is overly sweet. This is going to take you in a different direction. Number one, We used that Weber kettle with some cherry chunks in it. This is gonna be a smoky flavor ham, there's no doubt about it. A whole different ballgame than, say, using a pellet grill, trust me. And of course, that Chef's Temp was right on the money. You've seen it, man. We use several Chef's Temp's products on this cook here, and they were all synced up perfectly. The wireless showed 140 when the handheld showed just under 140. I mean, right through the whole cook, you know, everything was just synced up, never a problem. You know, I love Chef's Temp. I've been with them for a while, and I will remain to use their products because they just work. And of course, Scott's Smoked Q is going to supply all the goodness for today's cook here. Again, this is not going to be that sweet, overly sweet ham. This is going to give you more of a smoky flavor. We've got that cherry smoke in there. And of course, this pineapple ginger glaze that we use is going to give you a whole different flavor. Let's go in. Let me just take a little cut. You can see the juice. Just go right down there. I got Molly freaking out over there. I mean, look, you take a couple of these off. I just love doing ham. I mean, we've got that glaze that worked in there. That is key, man. You definitely want to try to work that glaze in there. You could see the glaze just kind of oozing out. You could see the juice. Let's go in. Let's do that taste test. I will give you my thoughts, and we will close out the show. Guys, this is a game changer. This is just a totally opposite side of the spectrum. I would say, you know, when people throw around double smoked ham, they're smoked once wherever, and then they hit the market, then you throw it in the pellet grill and you're calling it double smoked. This here is a double smoked ham. The Weber kettle just completely laid down that charcoal flavor and also that smoke flavor. This ham is absolutely incredible. There's no doubt about it. All right, man, that is going to be it. I am going to close out the show here. This ham was absolutely incredible. I want to thank Chef's Temp. I want to thank Scott's, of course, Weber, and of course, Molly Girl, who's sitting right here waiting for more treats. Again, my name is Tommy. I appreciate all you guys for watching. And until next time, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and we will see you soon.